Neville, 706 DeMunn in Clayton, 725-8585, or the website, jimmyscafe.com. Jimmy's Cafe, great place to go for dinner, Jimmy's Cafe. Actually, let me see the back of that. I think I got to read the other one. Let me read this one. Let me try this one. Call them at 725-85, their website, jimmyscafe.com. On Tuesdays through Thursdays for lunch in the month of October, Jimmy is offering a complimentary serving of their famous flash fried spinach. So get your flash fried spinach. I can go there because, Cat Neville, you sitting down?
I am.
I got some news for you. I
Hit me.
haven't done something in the last 48 hours that I've done virtually every day of my life.
I am not going to guess what that is.
I have not had anything that's had a face on it.
Oh, are you becoming a vegetarian?
I don't know if I'm becoming one. I have for the last 2 days have only eaten vegan.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And what do you think?
I don't know yet.
So vegan obviously means that you don't also have anything animal related. So you're not going to have eggs, you're not going to have dairy, you're
No
not going to
eggs,
have honey.
no dairy. I don't think I've had any honey.
So what are you eating?
I'm sort of flying blind here. I'm like texting friends. I'm like, all right,
carrots.
what am I having for dinner tonight? I had a Boca burger last night, which was really good because I just loaded up with ketchup, so I never really tasted the
Not on
burger.
a bun though.
No, I had it on wheat bread.
Well, are there eggs in that bread?
I don't know.
Yeah, you better check that ingredient list.
I can't eat the wheat bread?
I don't know. It depends on, some breads do have eggs. A lot don't, obviously, but
Right.
check that ingredient list.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, what about gluten? Can I? It's
Gluten
easy
is
to.
not animal
I
related.
understand that. I understand that. But if it's gluten, chances are it's vegan.
No.
No.
Because gluten is from wheat products, and so you might have something that has
So
some
gluten
sort of an animal.
might be, but it might not be.
Right. It's very difficult to chart the waters of modern dining.
It really is very difficult. But I don't know. I'll let you know. I got my Kashi cereal and my bananas and my soy milk.
Liz Miller, who is our absolutely fantastic print managing editor, she was an editor of Veg News out in San Francisco for a while, and she was a vegan for quite a while.
Huh.
And so if you need any tips,
I might be talking to her.
I can hook you up.
All right.
Yeah, because there are a lot of products that are made for people that either choose not to or can't eat animal products. And so if you go to the right stores, you can find a lot of replacement products like Vegan-A's and things like that.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. All right. I just wanted on the record, I still like leather. I still like my leather shoes. Okay.
But you're not going to eat it, right?
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for the environment or any other reason than to try and be healthy.
Well, but there is something to be said about making smart dining, food choices to have a positive impact on the environment, because we make a lot of culinary choices that have extremely negative impacts on the environment.
So I'm not saying it'll last more than 2 days, but I'm saying so far I'm doing it. So We'll see what happens.
All right.
All right. Do you have what do you got
Beer
for us
is
today?
vegan.
Beer is vegan?
Yeah.
All right. Then it's a positive. All right. Good.
All right. So 2 things, something old, something new, both serving classics. So the Something Old is a place that I'd heard of, but I'd never actually tried, and it's Grassi's Ristorante and Deli. They originally had 3 locations. They started out on the Hill 40 years ago. They did also have a Central West End location, and now the spot that they have kind of in the Frontenac area at 10450 German Boulevard. Have you been there?
I've never been there.
It is a really neat place. It is. I popped in for lunch. I was kind of driving down Lindbergh, and I was like, I have never been there, and I've heard great things. So I popped in, and it is so friendly. You go through something of like not a cafeteria line, because it's not like that at all, but you do stand in line. You go down and you place your order. And so like we had like a small pizza. They get their pizza crust from Vitali's Bakery on the Hill. We had these big sandwiches, and their sandwich bread is baked by Joe Fazio Breads on the Hill. And so it is totally traditional St. Louis. They specialize in like toasted ravioli, and they have like chili mac and lasagna, eggplant parmesan. It is straight up St. Louis favorites that are made to order. I mean, when you get your salad, they ask you, what size do you want? Do you want olives in? And the olives are absolutely delicious, like marinated green olives, and It's great, and it was total comfort food, and I just loved it.
It's sort of you pass it all day long right there on Lindbergh. It's sort of right behind Forshaw there, right? Kind
Yeah,
of?
and you kind of go back and it's this very small, unassuming building, and it's just full of great, just everybody's packed in there enjoying all of these things that they've probably been eating since they were a kid.
Right.
It's all this St. Louis Classic Fare.
I
They
see
do
the logo everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. They do like gooey butter cake that's baked from local bakeries, and like I said, big sandwiches, big salads. And so if you're looking for a place to pop in for lunch, it's a perfect place to go. It's real quick. So you get your salad like right when you're standing in line, but then they bring everything to your table, and then you just leave everything on the table, and they bust your table for you.
What are the vegan options there?
Well, a salad, I'm
Okay.
sure, as long as you don't get the cheese.
All right.
Because they do an oil and vinegar, classic oil and vinegar Italian dressing. So
Right.
as long as you are cheeseless, you will be good to go.
There you go. All right. Grassi's. Grassi's?
Yes.
Grassi's. 10:45.
Grassi's.
Grassi's.
Yeah.
Grassi's. 1045 German Boulevard, right there on Lindbergh and Conway, over where Huey Honda is,
Yep.
Forshaw, kind of back
And
in
I
there.
love, we talk so much about places that are new. I think it's really important to always go back
Right.
and hit those places that have been around for a long time, and they have stayed. 40 years is a very long time to
They're
be
doing
serving
something
food
right.
in St. Louis. They're
Yeah.
doing something right.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2 is brand spanking new.
Good.
But serving classic favorite, the donuts. Yes.
New donut place.
Yes, new donut place. It's called Strange Donuts. People have been waiting with bated breath for this place to open up, and it has opened at 2709 Sutton Boulevard in Maplewood. And these guys are open from 6 a.m. to noon, and they do strange donuts, but they also do classics. They only opened in this past week, and they're doing like 12 types of donuts each day, and they're splitting it, half classics, half new things. So classics are like glazed donuts, jelly holes, this kind of stuff,
Right.
great stuff. But on the creative side, they have one that's called the the toucan party, like Toucan Sam. And so they're taking a donut and they're putting like a glazed donut. They're putting like the white icing on it, the vanilla icing, and then
Right.
they're kind of coating that with Fruit Loops. And then they have
That's
like
a strange donut.
it's a strange donut. They have a gooey butter donut. They have a campfire cookie crumble that has like it's a donut with then your chocolate icing on it, then a crumbled up graham cracker cookie, and then a big toasted marshmallow in the middle.
All right.
And they do like the chicken and waffle donut of the old classic.
Right, sure.
And, so you have like this kind of fried chicken. I mean, it's really, really fun. So you can get your classic stuff, but then you can do the really kind of funky. I mean, and to me, it's almost like an excuse to eat dessert for breakfast.
Exactly. If you had to have one donut, what would your donut of choice be?
If I'm really going to go with a classic, I like cake donuts. I like very classic cake donuts, maybe with a glaze on it. Pretty much not. That with a really strong cup of coffee, I'm happy. But I really think that their chicken and waffle donut is really fun.
All right.
Because it has that savory element. I don't like something to be so sweet that it just is overwhelmingly sweet. Like I can take a bite of something like the campfire donut and really enjoy it. But my would say I want that sweet savory chicken and waffle.
The straight glazed donut is not bad either.
No.
I mean, that's a good standard. But for me, it's the powdered sugar jelly donut.
See, I don't like jelly donuts.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't like all the jelly. I don't like
Oh.
to me it's like goopy in the middle. I have not met a jelly donut that I love yet.
Uh-huh.
I'm willing to be swayed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan.
See,
of
I'm
that.
not a lemon meringue or that lemon filling. I'm not that. But the
Well-
jelly, I don't know. It's that jelly. It's great.
What's exciting about what's happening with modern donuts, like what the guys at Strange Donuts are doing, is that they're using better quality ingredients. So where things had kind of gone off to like you just get the big jelly in the big tub and you kind of put it in the donut and
Right.
then you get it at the gas station or whatever, the
Right.
quality just isn't there. Along with a lot of the modern food movement, people are doing classic stuff, but they're doing it with ingredients that are top notch. So, I haven't had their jelly holes, so I don't want to speak to what jelly they're using, but I'll check it out. I'll let you know.
Strange Donuts, 2709 Sutton in Maplewood, open at 6 a.m. Also, Grassi's, 1045 German Boulevard. We have just enough time to find out that Feast TV is going to Channel 9, is that right?
Yeah, we are starting in November. We are partnering up with our friends over at Channel 9. I mean, Feast TV it's made.
It's going to be a channel, Feast channel.
That would be a commitment.
Oh, that's where it's going.
Yeah. It's because what we do is we aim to kind of enlighten and educate people while entertaining them about,
Right.
food and what's going on. Yeah, we're really excited about it. So starting in November.
All right, good. And then anything new? Anything else we should plug while you're here?
Actually, if you're not doing anything next Saturday, join us at the Whole Foods Market out in Town and Country for their chili cook-off. They're going to be, you can't go because they're going to be using grass-fed beef.
Ah, yep.
You'll just have to be on the sidelines.
No,
It's not bad. They're actually using beef from Rain-Crow Ranch, which is a grass-fed cattle operation here in Missouri. If you're talking about looking for sustainable ways to integrate things like beef into your diet, that is the way to do it.
That's next week. Who knows what I'll be eating by next week?
Donuts.
But as of now, day 2 on the vegan experience.
Donuts and toasted ravioli.
FeastSTL.com is the website. Feast Magazine in newsstands everywhere. And let me get this right. If you subscribe to Feast Magazine and you subscribe to the Sunday St. Louis Post-Dispatch, they will deliver it right to your front doorstep.
That is accurate.
And if you want a deal, go to stltoday.com/McGraw. Hit the link, and you can get the McGraw special for Feast and for stltoday.com for the newspaper right to your front doorstep. Have a good week.
Thank you.
You got it. 8:47. We'll check in with Martin Kilcoyne live from L.A. next on the Big 550 KT.